Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking past. Gotta know just where you're coming from, the kid, where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places anywhere where you're gonna get the truth, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in and tuning in, man. God bless. God bless all y'all, man. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good night, man. You know, and if you're not having a good day, I hope you have enough strength to deal with whatever God has to offer. You know, because life ain't always just about being good. You know, life is the good, the bad, and the ugly. We got to take it all. Hey, chill with all that spam and shit for your ass get blocked, man. Bro, chill. Chill before you get blocked. Fuck about none of that troll shit. Chill before you get blocked. All right, you stupid troll. Get out of here, man. Nobody want to hear. I don't care about none of that troll shit, man. Get out of here with that troll shit. First and foremost, on tonight's topic. I'm talking about parenting. Parenting 101. If you're not raising your child, they will. That's the topic for tonight. If you're not raising your child, they will. What does that mean? It's very simple and self-explanatory, but for the ones who don't understand, or maybe a little bit off, or maybe just not from where I'm from and all that,
Get your lame ass off my channel, man. Tired of y'all lame ass trolls, bro. Get y'all's trolling ass off here, bro. I don't care how old you are. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't. If you ain't here to listen to the message, get out of here. Straight up. This ain't no debate channel. This ain't none of that. This is you come, show you some respect, chime in, comment when you hear, when you feel something, comment and communicate. This ain't none of that extra shit. Get out of here with that. You're not getting recognized and you're not getting no exposure in here. You're not getting nothing in here. First and foremost, you're going to get the truth and you're going to get reality here. That's all you're getting. There ain't nothing else coming out of here but the truth and reality, man. So let's go. Let's go. So, who is they? And what do I mean by if you don't raise your children, they will? All right. They is the system. They are the powers that be. They are the system. And I'm going to say this. First and foremost, let me ask Google a question. Because I want to see how quick. I want to see something. Hold on. Let me ask Google a question. All right, we're going to get to it. Thank you, BH, for tuning in. What's good, BH? What's good? All right. So let's go. Let's go. What is the average age that people put their children in the daycare? All right. Boom. So, according to Google, according to AI, the average age that most people put their children in society in daycare out and put them in is 6 months to a year. So most parents put their children in society at 6 months to a year. Most. All right. So 6 months, you can't talk. 6 months old baby can't communicate. A 6-month-old baby cannot defend themselves. A 6-month-old baby can't protect themselves. A 6-month-old baby is totally vulnerable to any and everything. A 6-month-old baby is brand new, don't know nothing, and you only know your parents and whoever's in your environment, So from the ripe age of 6 months, from the fresh age of 6 months old, people are putting their children in daycare. So most children don't even get a chance at developing. Most children, and I'm not saying daycare is not good, and I'm not talking shit. What I'm saying is most children don't get a chance to develop at home. Most children don't have what it takes. Most parents don't have what it takes to raise the child and keep them safe and happy in the home. Society has destroyed the family unit, as we know. I'm not going to get into the Willie Lynch cycle and the Willie Lynch system, but society has destroyed the family unit on purpose, intentionally. So from the time your child is born, you throw your child into society. From the time your child is born, your child is under somebody else's tutelage. Most parents, let's keep it a buck, most parents don't get to be around their kids except for breakfast time and dinner time. Most parents only get to see their kids twice a day, maybe once a day. Most parents don't get to spend no time with their child, and that's because most parents are trying to provide and survive in society. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not here to shaming nobody right now. The shame might come a little bit later, but right now I'm not doing that. I'm just presenting the facts, right? Most of Americans, most people in our country put their children in some type of school or daycare when their child's 6 months old to a year. So that if you're doing that, first off, your child is vulnerable. They're vulnerable to whatever. What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? Let me read BH comments. She said, everyone hit the like, Subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell for notifications. If you can and wish, Cash App, $Big Betty. Thank you so much, BH. BH also said, I refuse to put my kids in daycare at that age. Facts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that too, because I'm going to say this. If a man and a woman are living together and working together, if a man and a woman are living together and working together, there's nothing that you can't do. See, if the man and the woman were living under one roof and working together, the man could go get a decent enough job to where he could sustain the bills and everything and cover everything, and then the woman could raise the child at home. See, if people were living in congruence with each other, if families was together like they're supposed to be, you wouldn't have to have your child be put off and thrown into society. Me and my ex, first and foremost, I've homeschooled my children their whole life. I know everybody, that don't work for everybody, but I don't care what works for you. I don't even care. I don't care what works for you. I don't care about none of that. I care about what's best for the children. Now, you're going to get blocked. Quit playing with me or you're going to get blocked. Quit playing with me or you're going to get blocked. So, I was always able to provide and pay the bills when me and my ex was together. I was always able for her. I was always in position to hold it down for the family so she could be in position to hold down the family at home. I was always a real man who held it down so my woman could be a real lady. Now, everybody's not made to be a housewife. Everybody's not made to be a house dad. Everybody's not made to be, everybody's not responsible nor reliable enough. Thank you, BH. Thank you, BH, for doing that. Getting that, please. Thank you. Everybody's not reliable and responsible enough to be a stay-at-home parent. I understand that. Everybody's level of patience is not the same. Everybody's tolerance is not the same. I understand that. But I'm assuming I'm assuming that two people having a child would be logical, responsible adults. That's just my assumption. I'm not going to keep speaking up for shitbags and bums and losers because I'm not a bum, nor a loser, nor a shitbag. I cannot speak up. I can't speak up for those type of people. I'm not even going to speak for that or about that because I'm assuming two people getting together are going to have the child's best interest at heart. I'm assuming two adults that got together and made a child are wanting the best thing for the family and the children. See, I know most of y'all been Willie Lynch, and I know most of us were broken. I know most of y'all were coming from broken homes, from broken parents and all this, but I don't care about that. See, the problem is we keep accepting bullshit and staying in bullshit positions. That's the reason why we're not progressing as a people. If your mom and dad were junkies and losers, call them out. Maybe you don't have to do it in public. You don't have to do it on social media. But if your mom and dad were junkies or losers or failures, understand that they were a loser and a failure so you won't become a loser and a failure. See, the only way to not go through the same problem is to understand that you have a problem and to avoid the problem. Do something to fix the problem. See, but most people, you think it's okay how you was raised because you made it up, you made it through, you know, you had rough times, you had this and that, but you made it. So you think it's okay. So I understand a lot of the things that people know really ain't good for them. I know a lot of the ways that people were raised, parents were just surviving and shit. So it's a lot of people who have no idea on what's most important. And that's why y'all give y'all's children to the system to be raised. That's why you give your children to be taught by the system. That's why, as a parent, and I'm gonna block this motherfucker. Hold on. That's why, as a parent, you have people. That's why, as a parent, you have people who just. Let me get to this video. When you get older, if you didn't raise your child right, you failed your child. Let me get to this video, man, because let me get to this video. I got some clips for us tonight, man. I got some clips for us tonight. I'm not on here for no reason, believe that. If you allow, let me set this up. If you allow the system to raise your child and you didn't raise your child, or you failed your child, or you didn't have the right discipline and the right, you didn't have everything it took to rear that child up, to teach the son how to be a man and things of that nature. When your son starts to go through problems and starts to fail in society or have issues in society, you can't blame your son. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to look yourself in the mirror as an adult and understand that you possibly failed your child because the way you raised them. You cannot raise your son or your child in these inner city, impoverished inner city areas and think they're going to come out okay. If you're raising your child in a big city, those big cities, them million-plus people cities where it's a bunch of poverty and a bunch of pain and shit like that, your child's not going to come out decent. They're not. They're not coming out decent. If you raise your child in one of them big zoos, them big inner city zoos, they're not going to come out decent. It's going to be a rare chance that they're going to turn out decent. Slim and rare. But I know nobody wants to hear this. I know. Because I know, like I said this morning, like I proved on my live and showed y'all on the live this morning, parents don't even care about kids no more. That's why nobody's going to really be here for this. Niggas know they failed. They know they failed. They know they failed their children. They know they led their children down the wrong path. And they can't do nothing about it. So they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear no nigga who's doing right by his kids telling them nothing. They don't want to hear that. They want to see the flaw, or they only want to call out the bull. But guess what?
Any of the people that you hang out with.
This right here is a young man who's in court. And his single mother is right here with him. And if you don't raise your child, these people will. They will. This judge is judging this boy. And he's essentially treating this boy like his father. And he's tough talking the boy, rough house talking the boy, and he even is going to threaten him with an ass whooping. See, what y'all don't understand is the reason why most of these young black men are failing, is because their mothers are raising them without fathers. These women are bringing children into the world without parents, without the total package of parenting. These women are having sex with men, getting knocked up, and not having no man to be there to raise the child. You cannot blame the sorry dude you opened your legs up for when you knew what type of man he was, or you should have known. You should always, how could you be with a man? First off, this is why women got to be held more accountable. How could you be with a man and not judge his character but give him pussy? How could you be with a man and not judge his character but have sex with him? How could you do that? How could you be with a man and not judge his character, not see if he's a decent, good, responsible, reliable man, but you opening up your legs and letting him come up in there raw? Where do you get off at? See, this is where accountability for the woman kicks in at. It all starts with the woman, because men want sex, but women have to offer. Men will try to get sex, but women have to open the gates up to let sex happen. Sex is, unless it's some bull crap, some force or something like that, that's a crime. If any force is going on, that's a crime. I'm talking about ain't no man getting no pussy without the woman opening up to him. The vagina has to be wet. It has to be lubricated. It has to be all that before a man can just get in there. So what I'm trying to say is a man can't have sex with a woman unless he's coercing her or forcing her. A man cannot have sex with a woman without her giving in or giving it up. So y'all better choose better men to have sex with. Choose better men to lay down with, because what you laying down with is what you're going to get stuck with. So let's get to this, man. Watch how this white judge talks to this boy like his father and talks to him like he owns him. Watch this shit. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. In our Constitution, hold on, y'all, hold on. In our Constitution, if you get arrested and go to jail, you become a property of the state. You become a slave. This is facts. Our country is built off slavery. It's never stopped. Slavery's never stopped. Our country has a system of if you cross this legal line, aka break the law, then you become property of the state. So you're a free man until you break the laws of the land in our country. And when you break the laws of the land in our country, you become a slave, property of the state. Watch how this white man speaks. Watch how this white man speaks to this boy like he owns this boy. Watch this shit, y'all. Listen very closely.
No more smoking weed. I'm going to test you 30 days from today because weed stays in your body for 30 days. I will test you on June 1st where you're no more smoking weed. I'm going to test you 30 days from today because weed stays in your body for 30 days. I will test you on June 1st where it should be out of your system if you don't smoke from today on. If you smoke after today, you are guaranteeing yourself a jail stay. Do you understand? You are not to have any communication with any of the people that you hang out with at the store, and you're not allowed to go back there. And I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. So I will know if you're at school or if you're toying with me. Do you understand? And I'm giving you a curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. You can either have it this way or you can go to jail. What do you want to do? If your mom tells you to jump, you better ask how high. Because you give her one problem, I will put you on my knee and I'm going to spank you like a little child. But I will do it with a ton of jail time. You understand? I'm not playing games. And I'm tired of your behavior. And I'm going to give your mom my card so she can call me directly if she ever has any problems with you. Do you think she wants to be here? Do you think she wants to be in court? She could be at home making money, but now she's got to spend the next 5 hours spending money coming downtown on multiple occasions, paying for parking, because you act like a knob. Not only that, if you don't graduate from high school, have you seen all the people out there? You know what they are? Children that never grew up. People that have no self-control. That's what we have back there. They will amount to nothing for the rest of their life. They will never have a pump to piss in. They will never have money. They'll never go on vacations. They'll never buy a Lexus or Mercedes Benz. They'll never go to Fiji. That's what life is about. Life is about buying nice things, going on expensive, lavish vacations, not going to court over and over.
Now I'm gonna break that shit all the way down because that nigga was being very, very disrespectful. But he was trying to shake the little black boy up. I understand. Whoopty fucking dupe. I understand. But we gotta break this down. I'm gonna replay this and I'm gonna break this shit down bar for bar because this nigga was dropping fucking bars on this boy. For one, do you hear how he put Hold on, let me play it again. Hold up.
Any of the people that
God
you hang
dang,
out
y'all
with
better.
at the store, yourself a jail stay. No more smoking weed. I'm going to test you 30 days from today because weed stays in your body for 30 days. I will test you on June 1st, where it should be out of your system if you don't smoke from today on. If you smoke after today, you are guaranteeing yourself a jail stay. Do you understand? You are not to have any communication.
Hold up. Weed is illegal in a bunch of states, in most states. I understand that. But these people, when you fuck up, they own you to the point where they can tell you what you cannot and can put in your body. He's telling that boy, in 30 days, I'm going to piss test you, and if you ain't clean, you're going to jail. Let me tell y'all something. Weed stays in your system for way more than 30 days. That shit stays in your system for like 90 days. That boy is going to go to jail. He's going to jail. Even if he don't smoke no more, he's going to jail because that shit don't go out your system. It does not go out your system. Because THC is naturally a part of your body. Your body has it in there, just like your body has dopamine. Your body has natural drugs in it already. You don't need to take drugs because your body has natural drugs in it. Like if you get scared, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol. If you get fear and this and that, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol and different drugs. If you feel euphoria, you're getting some head or you're getting pleased or something, your body releases dopamines and you feel like you're high on dope. That's why sex and different pleasures like food and sex are some of the most addictive pleasures in life, because you get released dopamine hits when you eating and you're having sex and things like that in warm water and things like that. You get released with dopamine hits. So this motherfucker he feels like he owns this black boy to the point where he's telling him what he ain't gonna have in his body. This is the level of control that we have given to these people.
Any of the people that you hang out with at the store, and you're not allowed to go back there. And I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times.
That nigga said, you ain't allowed to have your old friends no more. You can't go back to that store that you live in. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. He lives in his mama. It's his mama's fault. Like I keep telling y'all, it's the parents' fault. She has him in some inner city type of setting, some inner city type of place, some of them inner cities to where he got them hanging out at the store with the boys. That's that city shit. That's that shit where niggas at the store causing problems, hanging out, buying weed, smoking weed at the store, buying cigars and candy. And I've been there. I was a young man before. I know where you're at. I know where you've been through. I know what you're going through. But see, if he had a father in his life, or a big homie or a big brother or somebody, they would have been like, hey, bro, don't be out there in front of that store on Front Street doing all that, bro. You know, go ahead, do your thing, come on back home. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. Shit like that. But mama, she's doing the best that she can trying to work. Look, she's doing the best she can trying to work. Let me keep playing this shit, man.
I will know if you're at school or if you're toying with me. Do you understand? And I'm giving you a curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. You can either...
Look, that man said, I'm going to put an ankle monitor on your leg so I can know where you at all times. See, we pay for our tracking devices with these phones. We paying for these. Everywhere you go, they know where you at all times with these. But see, legally, they can't just be on your ass. But if you illegal and you break a law, they can legally put a tracking monitor on your leg, an ankle monitor on your leg, a chain and ball on your leg. You see how if you cross and break their laws, you are not a citizen and you become a property and you become a slave? Do not commit no crimes, y'all. These are not the time to commit crime.
This way, or you can go to jail. What do you want to do? If your mom tells you to jump, you better ask how high. Because you give her one problem, I will put you on my knee and I'm going to spank you like a little child, but I will do it with a ton of jail time. You understand? I'm not playing games, and I'm tired of your behavior. And I'm going to give your mom my card so she can call me directly if she ever has any problems with you. Do you think she wants to be here? Do you think But now she's got to spend the next 5 hours spending money coming downtown on multiple occasions, pay for parking, because you act like a knucklehead.
He tried to play mama like she poor, like, oh, she got to come downtown and spend money on parking. Like she, man, stop disrespecting her, man. She worked. She ain't no bum. Her son is the damn young man misguided and misdirected. Mama ain't no bum. Mama's in the house doing the right thing, paying them bills, doing the best she can. Her son's just taking advantage of that. See, she's at work all day trying to make a living. Her son gets out of school or he don't go to school and he skips school to have some freedom and some free time with his friends or whatever, however it pops off. And see, he's tricking his mom and lying to his mom because she's at work and has to be at work. She's on schedule, on structure. So he's not, he's just a little freelance dude doing a little dumb shit. So he's tricking her and telling her he's at school, but he's really out skipping. He's doing this. He's buying some weed. He's doing this. He's doing that. And she's not a man, so she can't recognize this shit. She can't peep the game to see it, to change him, to switch him up. Because look, you don't see his daddy at the courthouse. You don't see his daddy at the courthouse. If his daddy was at the courthouse, the conversation would be totally different. Let's go.
Behavior, and I'm going to give your mom my card so she can call me directly if she ever has any problems with you. Do you think she wants to be here? Do you think she wants to be in court? She could be at home making money, but now she's got to spend the next 5 hours spending money coming downtown.
I'm about to read that, BH.
Pay for parking because you act like a knucklehead. Not only that, if you don't graduate from high school, have you seen all the people back there? You know what they are? Children that never grew up. People that have no self-control. That's what we have back there.
He called them children in jail. A nigga said them niggas in jail back there are children that never grew up. People who lack self-control. People who didn't have a home. People who didn't grow up with love. People who didn't grow up with guidance. People who didn't grow up with a father. You see how these people think about us? They know we're out here not being able to take care of our families. They know we're out here not being able to keep our families together. They know what time we on because they put us on that type of time. The system is set up for us to be on that type of time. It's set up like this, where this nigga could talk to her like he could talk, and I'm gonna give her my number. What that nigga say? And I'm gonna give your mama my number, personal number, so she can call daddy anytime you fucking up again. She gonna call daddy. Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to that.
Now she's got to spend the next 5 hours spending money coming downtown on multiple occasions, pay for parking, because you act like a knucklehead. Not only that, if your mom tells you to jump, you better ask how high, because you give her one problem, I will put you on my knee and I'm going to spank you like a little child.
That nigga said, hold up. Run it back. He said, if you give your mama one problem, see, this is where I said, if you don't raise your child, they will. That nigga said to her son, to her son. It's not her child no more. He's this white man's child. He said, if you disrespect your mama or fuck up your mama one more time, if you don't listen one more time, she gonna call me and I'm gonna put you over my knee and I'm gonna spank you. That nigga said he's gonna put her son over the knee and spank her, but he said he's gonna spank him with years in jail. Let's go. This is crazy.
You understand? I'm not playing games. And I'm tired of your behavior. And I'm going to give your mom my card so she can call me directly if she ever has any problems with you.
So do you see how this is psychological warfare? Hold up. Listen. He said, and I'm going to give your mom, this is the person who's about to oppress her son. This is the man, the prosecutor, the oppressor. This is the prosecutor, the oppressor, the judge. He's a prosecutor. He's just sitting there, bam, guilty, bam, innocent, bam, guilty, bam, not guilty. He has the power to dictate your future based on his feelings and how he so judges you. Depends on how much years and time you'll do in jail. And he's sitting there talking to that boy like he's going to put that boy in prison for years for just being a young thug. See, let me tell y'all something. It is not a crime to be black. It used to be. Fuck that. It's not no crime to be black. Black people were the original and first people on this planet. Black people were the original and first people on this planet. So how could it be a crime to be black? But this is why young black men need fathers, so they won't fall in and fit into the stereotypes of society. Because this young man was hanging out with probably the young punks, the thugs, the hooligans, hanging out with the little young niggas who want to, have sex and pull guns out and shoot shit, them type of dudes. He's probably hanging out with them type of punks. You know what I'm saying? The ones who like to fight and go to the store and hang out and sell weed or whatever they do. And I'm just being prejudiced right now. I'm just assuming that because he's in jail for a crime and the judge was telling him don't hang around the store and hang around them people no more, he was around some bad people. That's what I'm assuming. Logic will tell me that that's what's going on. So now this man said, I'm going to put you over my knee and spank you with years. And then in the same breath, he said, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to give your mama my number. So if she has a problem, she can call me. So what that psychologically does is makes his mom side with the man who's about to issue punishment on her child. So it makes the mom side with the devil himself. And the prosecutors and judges are not the devil. They're not. They are not. A person who is fair and uses the law to be fair to do his job is doing their job, first and foremost. But the people like him who had a hard on and he was angry at the little boy and speaking to him like that, like I'm threatening him with years. Because I'm going to tell you something. He was doing this to probably scare this boy straight. And I'm probably pretty sure of that. But at the same time, when you scaring him straight, he's obviously, the crime that he's in jail or went to court for is not that bad, or else he'd be already getting prosecuted for that crime. So he's getting, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, he's getting hazed or threatened with years in jail just for being black and just for being young and just for being a young black man in America. Because most young black men in America smoke weed. Not all, I said most. Most young black men in America have tried weed. Most black young men in America are listening to rap music. And most black young men in America are hanging out with their boys. So it's not a crime to be black, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not a crime to be black, but at the end of the day, in this court of law, in this system. The man, the little stickler man, the stickler who, I'm gonna let it keep playing too. He feels like he owns you and can do whatever with you.
Do you think she wants to be here? Do you think she wants to be in court? She could be at home making money, but now she's got to spend the next...
This nigga disrespected the fuck out of her. He said, do you think she wanted to be here? She could be at home making money, aka working, aka being a slave. Do you hear how disrespectful these people are? She could be at home making money. Making money? What does money got to do with anything? See, these people are built and their life is about different shit. Just like he's about to show you. This judge is about to show you his core values right here. Let's go. Hold on. I want you to... He's about to show you his values.
I'm going to spank you like a little child, but I will do it with a ton of jail time. You understand? I'm not playing games, and I'm tired of your behavior. And I'm going to give your mom my card so she can call me directly if she ever has any problems with you. Do you think she wants to be here? Do you think she wants to be in court? She could be at home making money, but now she's got to spend the next 5 hours spending money coming downtown on multiple occasions, pay for parking, because you act like a knucklehead. Not only that, if you don't graduate from high school, have you seen all the people back there? You know what they are? Children that never grew up. People that have no self-control. That's what we have back there. They will amount to nothing for the rest of their life.
No.
They'll never have a foot to piss in. They'll
Listen.
never have money. They'll never go on vacations. They'll never buy a Lexus or Mercedes Benz. They'll never go to Fiji. That's what life is about. Life is about buying nice things, going on expensive, lavish vacations, not going to court over and over.
That nigga said life is about buying expensive things and and taking lavish vacations. That motherfucker said life is... That's the judge telling the boy life is about buying expensive things and taking lavish vacations. That ain't what fucking life is about, you little twit. You little twit. That ain't what life is about, nitwit. And for him to disrespect everybody that goes to jail is him showing you that he understands and thinks of people as a lesser or underclass. He's showing you that he thinks of and considers a certain type of people a lower class. So this shows you the level of classism that we're dealing with. We're dealing with a man who felt like he had the power of God to where he could just throw young men in jail for years just because they're being young men. Now, if you're committing a crime, go to jail, man. For all them people committing crimes, go to jail, man. I don't like criminals. I work hard every day for my money and I pay for everything I earn, and I work hard for everything I earn. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Nah, there wasn't no actor. There wasn't no actor. But yeah, it's like that, man. This dude, like, bro, this is not acting. This shit is just terrible judgment. But for him to say all that to that boy is crazy. But now, let's get to the next clip. Because should we go to Donald Trump or Candace Owens? Which one we going? Which way we going, y'all? Donald Trump or Candace Owens? Let me read y'all's comments real quick. Donald Trump or Candace Owens? Which way we going? I heard a teenager talking down to an adult man. He was playing Santa Claus for the night. They were not related, nor did she know him. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's whack. Let me say, she asked him if he cooked for his wife, and he said, sometimes I do. She said, sometimes you should all the time. Typical male. They have that nasty, self-entitled feminist mentality, and that shit is dangerous. It's dangerous. That typical feminist, I hate men, I don't like men, but I need them for sex mentality. Any woman that operates like that, I don't even talk to them. I won't even talk to your ass. You understand me? If women move like that, I don't talk to them women at all. I won't even look at you. I won't even look in your direction if for the women who talk that feminist, crazy, hate man talk, because that's not fair. Like, out here in this world, we all have to accept each other. Like, everybody has to accept everybody, man. So it's like, men, we were the first thing on this planet. All right, so we're going to Candace Owens. Good. Thank you, BH. So men were the first thing on this planet, other than animals and shit like that. He changed the subject matter and dealt with the situation like a pro. She is lost and said she and her friends did not need men. I already knew you was about to say that. I didn't even have to read it. She had her hand in her friend's lap. She had her hand in her friend's lap. I'm glad I don't have to see or deal with her. No, it's bad. Hey, that toxic femininity is bad. That's what I'm gonna call it. Toxic femininity. That shit is bad. It's bad. They feel like they're just entitled to free food, free this, free that, free everything. But hey, I don't care about it. I love women. We've been dealing with this shit for all our lives. But so let's go. I'm gonna talk about this Candace Owens. So BH, we're gonna go to Candace, all right? So Candace Owens, it's her. She did a podcast with Nick Cannon, and I got a clip from the podcast, and I hope they allow me to play it. But so anyway, she's gonna have a little quick wordage with him. I'm just gonna play it and let me see what y'all say. This goes back to, if you don't raise your child, they will. Because we have somebody, before I'm going to set it up first, it's somebody, Candace Owens, who's able to think for herself and think strongly on her own accord. And then you have somebody, Nick Cannon, who's thinking the blueprint, thinking the cookie cutter, thinking what society tells the mainstream to think. So let's let this play, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much.
You should respect people. I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you.
Hold on, let's go. Hold on.
If you say to me you should respect people, I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for telling the truth. Your beliefs. It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. It's not again, but I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's, because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite. Okay, so what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either yes or no. No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts. No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay. Okay. A person that is born a man. Okay, a person that is born with a penis, as we call it. Okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that? Yes. Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not apologize for sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and do you see how I feel? Because so you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings. I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so they can better their lives. So they can live in reality and not the one, not the fantasy land that they're creating for their lives. What if someone believes that is a better life for them? Okay, well, let's play it your way then. Let's do it the other way. There are a group of people who are now referring to themselves as minor attracted people. Oh, that is good. Can't go there. Hey, but that's what they believe. They believe that they are in love and want to have sex with children. They believe that, Nick. They believe it. And are you going to apologize when you call them pedophiles? Are you going to apologize, Nick? Are you going to have them on your podcast? Don't you understand how they feel on the inside when you say that they can't have sex with 8-year-olds? That is a hell of a point. It is
The slippery slope is not a fallacy. It is reality. We are living the slippery slope. So somebody's going to have to produce the wall. So there's going to be a lot of voices that need to be objective and tell people the truth. I'm very happy to be those voices. If you're looking for me to, make you feel good, I can't be your mommy. I can't. That's why I said, I can't be your mommy.
But see, that's what I was like.
I'm not your mommy. You're not a toddler. You're an adult.
But see,
this is what truth is. And if you can't deal with truth, then you're going to have a very tough life, way tougher than having to listen to Candace Owens say, you are a man on the internet. You cannot feel compassion for lies, especially because they have become what they're doing now is they're wielding compassion as a sword to pass through everything that they want done. And like I said, you were going to blink, and compassion is going to end up with minor attracted peoples. Compassion is going to mean we can no longer call them pedophiles. That is what is going to happen. It is what is happening.
Can't let that happen.
We are barreling toward that. We are barreling toward that. It's so obvious because people they would rather tell a lie than risk offending someone.
Ooh. I love Candace Owens. I absolutely love Candace Owens. Now, first and foremost, she said nothing wrong. Objective truth, reality, fantasy, mental illness, all that shit. She ain't never said no lies. First off, if you don't raise your child, society will raise your child and have your child thinking what society wants your child to think. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't raise your child, in reality, your child will believe fake illusion to be the truth, and they will get confused and have problems in their life. See, it's okay to be who you want to be and love who you want to love and feel how you want to feel and all that shit. That's fine and dandy, but it's not okay when you're living a life of confusion and delusion. That's what's not okay. And then when a child is living a life of confusion and delusion, when they get older and come to terms with it and understand life as it is, they will be maybe too scarred to turn back. So that's when a lot of mental illness and self-deletions and things of that nature come in, because people don't know what it's like to deal with understanding that you were confused and abused. You know what I'm saying? So God bless all the people. God bless everybody, but we have to raise our children or they will raise them. Come on, man. I'm gonna play this clip right here of how, let's play this clip, because I told y'all today, this was during 2022. This is about 3 years ago during the lockdown times when the mask and all that shit. Watch this shit. This older white lady's gonna wish death on some kids because they don't have a mask on. Listen to this shit, man. Crazy, man. Hold on, buddy said, he said it's up to them. They can tell me to leave if they want, because it was not mandatory. It was just, suggested in certain places. Hold on. The little girl started crying.
Yeah. They should wear masks. Well, if they're too young. No, they're not too young. That one's 12 years old. I mean, but you shouldn't look at a little girl and tell them that you hope they die.
Masks are only for people like me, right? Men, people like me. You think that you're deceived? So they don't want your terms? He has a kid. Alright, you should be thinking about his kid.
This kid is 12.
not your place to judge that. Let him deal with that.
Yes, so I can get sick and die, and you can die, and these people can die. I work in a hospital. I see people die every day. It's bad. You want to see your father dying? It's not
My
good.
mom works in the nursing field too.
It's bad.
That's his story.
No, it's not. I call DeWine. I'll tell DeWine that Burger King here does not make you wear a mask, and they'll shut you down. Let's go.
Burger King, we got an entitled beef eater who feels like it's more important to eat beef. And how you gonna eat beef with a mask on? She gonna eat her burger through. Hold on. This is how dumb people are. Hold on. Look, seriously. Look. Get some drink. Look. Man, this shit is so dumb, bruh. Coughing, cough back in your mouth. Man, you motherfuckers. So old girl wishing death on kids because they have masks on, bro. I mean, that shit was a bad time. That time people was turning their people in. They were calling it in on them. Nigga, hey, these motherfuckers, he ain't wearing no mask. He ain't this and that. That shit was some true divisionary times. That was the grand test we never seen before, man. But I'm going to tell y'all what we're about to go into now. We're going into the most serious times we've ever been in now. I'm going to tell y'all something. For one, all them illegal migrants that they let over here, they finna get rid of y'all ass. It's finna be real messed up. You hear me? And on top of that, man, it's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That time was a wicked time, man. Wishing death on others is crazy. That's like those people who go to church and swear they're better than people, but they tell people they're going to burn in hell and all that. It's the same type of people, man. You be in church every day thinking you're high and mighty, but you're telling everybody else they're going to die and burn. You feel me? Come on, man. Hey, man, people are crazy out here, man. They don't understand how herd-minded and hive-minded they are, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's the same thing. Like, oh, you don't believe you're not a Baptist? Oh, you're not a Christian? You're going to burn in hell and business and that. You can't say that about people, man. Let's go. Nobody's going to burn in hell because they're not a Christian, man. Come on, bro. As long as you're not an evildoer. Now, if you're an evildoer, you will. But if you're not an evildoer, you straight. Let's go. Let me show y'all this. So Donald Trump, President Donald Trump.
4 million families in America.
President Donald Trump is about to wreak havoc. Yeah, people are crazy, Seamus TV. What's up, Seamus TV? People are crazy. It don't make sense, but hey, they think that some people say, they try to say I'm crazy, but guess what? You can't say I'm crazy because I've been through a real therapist and he cleared me with clear bill of mental health. Clear bill of mental health. He said, I'm very intelligent. He said, more men should think like me, is what he told me. That's what the therapist told me. More men should think like me. I swear that's what he told me. I ain't lying. So let's go. Donald Trump is about to deport all those families, right? No, all those people who came over here illegally. But he said He don't want to split up families, so they're going to deport the kids too. So the kids that were born here in America, but your parents came illegally, he's talking about getting y'all out of here too. You never been to Mexico a day in your life, but your mama and daddy did, and they fought to get out of there. Guess what? They coming right back, and you going right with them to Guadalajara or wherever. And this shit is not good. Do you understand? This is not going to be good. I'm gonna play this real quick. I'm not mad at the deportation of illegals. Not mad at it. But what this is about to do is about to reduce. It's going to be somewhat good, and for economy, it's going to reduce the population in America a whole lot. It's going to reduce it. Let's go.
4 million families in America who have mixed immigration status. So I'm talking about parents who might be here illegally, but the kids are here legally. Your borders are
talking about separation.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are two aspects to this. Your borders are Tom Homan said they can be deported together. Correct. Is that the plan?
Well, that way you keep the well, I don't want to be breaking up families, so the only way you don't break up the family is you keep them together, and you have to send them all back.
Even kids who are here legally?
Well, what you got to do if they want to stay with the father? Look, we have to have rules and regulations. You can always find something out like, this doesn't work, that doesn't work. I'll tell you what's going to be horrible. When we take a wonderful young woman who's with a criminal, and they show the woman, and she could stay by the law, but they show the woman being taken out, or they want her out, and your cameras are focused on her as she's crying, as she's being taken out of our country, and then the public turns against us. But we have to do our job, and you have to have a serious
Citizenship on deployment. Is that still your plan?
Yeah, absolutely.
The 14th Amendment, though, says that, quote, all persons born in the United States are citizens. Can you get around the 14th Amendment with an executive
action?
action?
We're going to have to get a change. We'll maybe have to go back to the people, but we have to end it. We're the only country that has it.
Through an executive action?
We're the only country that has it. If somebody sets just a foot, 1 foot, you don't need to, on our land, congratulations, you are now a citizen of the United States of America. Yes, we're going to end that because it's ridiculous.
Through executive action?
Well, if we can, through executive action. I was going to do it through
I don't know if y'all listen too well. I don't know if y'all listen too well. I'm going to play it one more time. They're talking about getting rid of people who weren't born, getting rid of the illegals, but their kids that were born here, they got to go with their parents too. So all the little kids who grew up playing Xbox and all that, PS2 and 3 and PS4, I get a PS4, mama. And all that little Spanish kids who was used to America and American life, they're going to get deported back. Woo, they never been there. Ooh, shit. This about to get so serious. Do y'all hear me? I don't know if you're ready. It's about to get. He said, "What's gonna mess this up is when you see that woman crying on the TV screen when we pulling her ass and taking her back. When you see that pretty lady crying, that nigga said, when you see that pretty lady crying, y'all gonna be like, Trump, stop." He going, "Man, we gotta do the job, man. We gotta get the job done. Get him out of here. Yeah. Man, get the fuck out of here." Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something though. They have to do something. Somebody has to do something like this because look, there is gonna be no gene pool, nobody's gonna be entitled to no indigenous land. See, there's families that are born with certain land and lineages and shit. There's Indian families passed down and African families and European families passed down with lineage and money and tradition and shit. And they trying to pass that down. Being that there are so many different people from so many different countries here in our country, our gene pool is all the way mixed up and fucked up now. Imagine if you fall in love with one of these Honduras women and you make a baby with one of these Honduras women. Imagine when you fall in love with one of these Venezuelan women and then you make a baby with a Venezuelan woman. Now you have an American Venezuelan baby, which I'm not mad at that. I'm not against mixed breeding. What I'm saying is there will be no indigenous people if this stays like this. There will be no indigenous people if everybody's here just fucking and mixing up and mixing and fucking. It'll be a mixed up nasty ass mixed vegetable soup gene pool. Look, BH said bad guys will stay and good guys are because if the kids are in school, parents work hard, then bad guys are not are got always without ID. I don't know, but they gave a lot of these motherfuckers citizenship. A lot of these motherfuckers that's over here illegally got social security numbers and IDs and shit like that. That's why they brought them over here, was to vote and to stuff like that. Because you bring somebody over here to vote and they vote, and then now it was to change the vote count, man. That's what it was about. Thank you so much, SS. SS in the building. Salute to SS, man, for that Cash App, sweetheart. Thank you, Thank you so much, sweetheart, for that donation, man. Your constant appreciation, man. I appreciate you so much, everybody, all y'all. But SS should be showing out, man. SS be showing out, man. SS be showing out, man. You in the Hall of Fame. I ain't even gonna hold you. Thank you, SS. I appreciate you so much, sweetheart. Let me see. Yeah. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You in the Big Bad A Hall of Fame, for real. You right here in my heart forever, like for real. You know, you be looking out, and I appreciate y'all. You don't never have to, but you always do. So I appreciate you, you know. Thank all y'all for being here. I appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. SS, you know, and I'm gonna say this, man, when you're helping me and I'm able to help do things for my children. I'm able to buy treats for my cats. I'm able to, buy the things, the guinea pig food, and you know what I'm saying? It doesn't just help me. Y'all's donations help everybody in my life. I have a lot of people I provide for. 5 cats and 3 kids and a guinea pig. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, SS, for your donation. I'm gonna buy my baby, my kitty, some meat sticks. You feel me? I ain't lying. I keep that shit for real. Now, when he comes in and when Donald Trump comes in and they start grabbing up these people, y'all better not act like cowards and act like scary and all that, because I'm gonna tell you something. We wasn't doing all that. You wasn't doing nothing when the people was flooding over here in the borders. When the millions of people were flooding over here in our borders, y'all wasn't doing nothing or saying nothing. So do not start feeling sorry for these people when they're getting taken out of here, because you wasn't feeling sorry for them. I wasn't feeling sorry for them when they were getting thousands of dollars every month and thousands of dollars of food every month. I don't get thousands of dollars in food stamps nor thousands of dollars in cash. And I'm an American citizen with 3 children who works and pays my taxes. We don't get handouts like that. Check my messenger. Hold on. Hey, tell him to blow his nose. Did you give him his medicine? No, he didn't even use it. Tell him, is it on? Yeah. Sit them down. I'm coming. I'm about to be done. Yeah, y'all be quiet. I'm almost done. Love you. Love you. I said I love you. Yeah, I'm almost done. But yeah. Yeah, man. So much SVB calling. Yeah, we in here, man. Family up in here, man. The government don't do shit for my fam. They just take everything they can and squeeze it out of me. Exactly. That's what they do to all of us, man. I work every day and paying taxes and shit. They get paid before we get paid. The government gets paid before you get paid. What you don't understand about that? You get your check, they already got their check. They get their check. Matter of fact, the government gets our check and then they give you whatever portion back after they take theirs. They be taking like $200 some, $300 some dollars out of my checks. How are you able to steal $200 to $300 out of every check of mine? How are you able to do that? What the hell's going on? But this is the world we live in. And then we say, people, stupid idiots, stupid people like me say, I'm a taxpaying citizen. Man, we getting robbed. We getting robbed. So, you know, it's not no good thing to get robbed, man. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in and tuning in. Donald Trump, man, have mercy. Do this strategically. Get rid of these terrorist cell people, man. But come on, man, it's gonna be wicked. And taxed on everything we spend. Exactly. They tax, man, you buy bananas, tax, anything and everything is taxed. Facts. Then on everything we purchase. Exactly. Look, it's so bad. It's so bad. Y'all know, we know, man. It's just the biggest game in the world, man. And we're the ones at the end losing the end of the game. They played their hand 2019 worldwide. Never listen to any of them. If you do, I have mercy for all. Man, I ain't. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I stayed true the whole way through. I stayed true the whole way through. And never switched up on God. Never. I never switched up. I don't idolize man enough to take his medicine and do everything he tells me to do. I don't bow down to man enough to do all that. I don't trust your science like that. I trust medicine and shit like that, but I'm saying, like, you know, I'm for doctors and medicine. I'm for that, but I don't trust everything you got from me, especially if it's for free. You want a free you want to come over and get one of these free jackets, man? It's wool. It's made out of wool. It's gonna make you itch, but it's for free. It's wool, man. I'm talking about that thick, make you itch wool. But you got it, man. Come get something. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Me too. I ain't on that politics stuff either, but only reason for me, I am into politics. But what I'm saying is, I'm into it just to understand what's going on in the future for my children and understand what's happening and what we're voting for and all that stuff, you know, because a lot of people, you know, don't even vote. And if they do vote, they don't know what they voted for and who they voted for. They just click on the ballots. You know what I'm saying? So I have to understand that politics shit enough to be an educated American, you know, or educated citizen, because I know more about a lot of stuff. And I know about a lot of stuff all around the world. You know, China's prepping for war right now. North Korea, South Korea, everybody's prepping for war right now. Some people are fighting war, you know, Russia, Ukraine. A lot of people are going through it. So it's not even, for me, I have to understand what's going on, because if you could put it together, you can avoid it. Like, I avoided a lot of things. I was ahead of the curve on a lot of things all the time. So that's what it's about for me. It's about protecting my kids, trying to get them a positive, healthy place, and in good space to grow and develop and live in. You know what I'm saying? For real. Lots of love to you, Colin, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. You know what time it is with us, man. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. One of the only places where you're going to get the truth, man. And where we come in here and share good information. And I'm here to, you know, just spark that good fire in your soul so you can wake up, you know. God bless y'all for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Shamelessly V, God bless you. Colin, God bless you. Hold on, Colin. I got something for you, bro. Hold on. Boom. Colin been rocking with me for so long, bro. Come on now, Colin. It's only right, bro. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. Colin's got the damn moderator, man. You know what I mean? I had to make you a mod, man, because, bro, Colin be supporting forever and ever and ever, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate all my people, man. This shit family up in here, man. We just trying to get to the bottom of things, stay on top of things, and don't get up under nothing. We just trying to stay overstand and understand, man. Appreciate y'all for all the support, all the likes, and, you know, all the emojis and all this shit. Thank y'all so much. Hit that share button, hit the subscribe button. You know, we in here to win here, man. You know, good night to all y'all. Salute to everybody. SSBH, Colin, Shamelessly V, all my people, man. I appreciate all y'all. Swear to God I do, man. I swear to God I do, you know. But yeah, good night, y'all. I'm going here and spend some time with them. And it's on and popping. Let's go. It's your big homie, Big Betty. Tired, but I'm in there. I'm gonna make me some dinner. I'm gonna tell y'all how determined I am. Let me tell y'all something. How determined I am. I just fed my kids. I made some delicious chicken breast sandwiches with some homemade fries, right? I didn't even make me no dinner. You know why? Because, look, I like to smoke my cigar and drink my coffee. And I like to be hungry. When I do my podcast, when I do my shows, I like to be hungry. I like to be full of passion, full of fire. I like to be, you know, not satisfied. I like to be, you know, ready for it. It's like a prize fight. You know, I don't come on here all comfortable and satisfied and this and that. I come on here ready for whatever I got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, man. Much love to all the family. Much love to everybody. Thank you so much, Colin. Ain't no problem, bro. You know what time it is, man. We waking them up. We shaking them up over here, man, on Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I still watch them politicians like a hawk, brother, if you feel me. Yeah, I do too. Man, I see this, y'all. I'm going to say this. A lot of those politicians, man, I know I was supposed to say something else. I forgot, though. A lot of those politicians, they be controlled by aliens, man. A lot of them don't be real people, man. So, yeah, you got to pay attention to what's going on if you want to know what's going on. So I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. God bless y'all, man. Big homie.